What's up, guys? dmausjr here, and it's a beautiful day. I just wanted to give you a short message today. You know, in the morning time when I wake up, I like to ask God to use me as a vessel. That's something that Pastor Jason Height used to say when he would get up at a Second Chance Church back in Claremont and pray, to use him as a vessel to say the right things, and that the right ears would hear what needs to be heard. And for me, I think that that's an amazing prayer to start your day with. And this morning, out of nowhere, God kind of put a message of pride on my heart, and I felt like sharing it. And I don't know if the way I'm going to share it is going to make any sense, but I'm going to give it a shot. You know, sometimes in life, you know, pride can be a good thing. You know, taking pride in the way you keep your house clean, taking pride in how much you love your family, taking pride in your work. That's good stuff. But also the word pride can mean something totally different. And the word pride can actually tear down relationships. It can tear down people. And of course, that's hopefully nobody's goal. Your goal today is not to hurt another person, to harm another person, to destroy a relationship with another person, right? And in the Bible, when people ask Jesus, you know, how you deal with somebody who hurts you, basically, he says, if someone strikes you on one cheek, turn and give them the other cheek. And I feel like that's the total opposite of, unfortunately, our human nature. It's, if somebody strikes me on the cheek, I'm gonna put my guard up and I'm gonna probably fight back. You know, unfortunately, that's our human nature, is to fight back and to put our defense up. But in reality, I've been thinking a lot about that, and I think sometimes when we do get hurt, it's kind of a humbling and really cool experience when you leave your guard down, allow yourself to be vulnerable, allow yourself to be hurt, and just to see. I mean, sometimes when you point it out to people, hey, you know, that wasn't very nice, people typically don't respond with, you know, something mean. You know, you watch kids in school, and yes, there's a lot of bullying is a real thing. And I'm not sitting here trying to tell you that, you know, hey, allow yourself to be bullied. No, not by any means am I saying that. Bullying is a real thing. And there's keyboard cowboys out there who sit behind a computer and they'll type up negative comments and they'll type up negative things or negative reviews. It's funny because it's not funny. I like the challenge, but it's also kind of hurtful when people who have never met me before, know nothing about me or my personal life, and only hear me on the radio here in Tampa or see me on TV, they immediately think, yo, there's some rich silver spoon kid who, whatever they want to say. And then, you know, we sell a lot of vehicles in the Tampa Bay area, and sometimes people don't have the best experiences. That's not our goal. But if somebody has a negative experience, it's funny, in their reviews or in their comments, they'll blast me personally, like I was the one who did it to them. And it's always going to happen. I've watched it happen to my dad for years when I was in sales, and it just is always going to happen. But you can't let the keyboard cowboys out there change who you are and make you put your defense up and become a defensive person when it comes to everyone else. Because even though there's going to be mean people out there and there's bullies out there, there's also really good people with really good hearts who sometimes say the wrong things and make mistakes. And I think grace is such a wonderful thing, because it's a choice that you have to give to anybody who maybe has hurt you, has hurt your feelings, has hurt your emotions, has hurt you physically. Give them grace. And I'm not saying if somebody's constantly beating you to give them grace and to stay in that relationship. You got to be smart too. But give people grace who maybe make a mistake and say the wrong things at the wrong time and hurt your feelings. You know, let them know, hey, that was kind of hurtful. I just want to let you know it kind of affected me, but I forgive you for it. Forgiveness is a powerful tool, because the forgiveness you give somebody, it's not for them, it's for you. Because the grudges you hold and the pride that you have can sometimes completely destroy the relationships that you have with people that you really don't want to have destroyed. So I want to give you that encouragement today. If there's somebody who's hurt you and you've been holding a grudge and you've kept your dukes up, you've kept your dukes up and you've been defensive, and it's made you more defensive and made your guard be just a little bit firmer to other people who maybe don't deserve that, I'm just going to pray that today you give that person grace. Even if it's a text message to them that you haven't talked to them forever, and let them know, hey, life is short. I just want you to know I love you and I forgive you. Even if you don't have to say it on a text, even if it's something simple. Hey, life is short. Just want you to know I'm thinking about you today. That could change the direction of that relationship in an instant. It really could, because there's power in taking your guard down and being vulnerable. There's power in giving somebody grace. And I want to encourage you today, if there's somebody out there that has hurt you, give them some grace today and just see what happens. What's the worst that happens? You send somebody a text message, say, hey, I'm thinking about you today. Just wanted to let you know I love you. And they respond back with a poop emoji. What's the worst that can happen, right? You know that you've reached out. You know that you're doing the right thing. and we'll see what happens, right? I pray that it works out, and I pray that you have an amazing day today. God bless y'all, and have a great day.